flashcards, and they were getting the M and the N mixed up. You know, they weren't differentiating between the two. So we just went ahead and quick made a double bubble map this morning and talked about the different shapes of the M and the N and the shapes so that they could start to learn to differentiate between the two, so they were really studying them. And so they came up with the different ideas for the M, that it looked like two tunnels, that the M had two bumps, that the M had a middle line in it, that this sounds like and that the M had three lines. They said that the N only had one bump, that it had two sides, that it sounds like and that it looked like one tunnel. And then they recognized that both of them have a straight line on the side, that both of them are curved, and that both of them are the same size. So then when we were differentiating between, now when I was showing them the flashcards again the second time, they were able to recognize the difference between the two.
And you just thought that up in the moment?
Yeah. Because as I was doing because we just learned N yesterday, and so as I was doing the flashcards this morning, I was recognizing that they were not recognizing the difference between the two. So it was just like, okay, we got to do something about this. We just threw together a double bubble.
Wow.
Yeah.
And what? Tell me about the student population in this class.
Okay, this class is actually what we call a kindergarten academic intervention class. And so at the very beginning of the year, we do an assessment of all the kindergarten kids, and we take basically this is the bottom quarter, the kids who scored the absolute lowest on the assessment test. And so this class is actually made up of, out of the 18 kids, 14 of them are ELL, English language learners, and so and then 4 of them are just need a little more academic push. And so what we've done with these kids is we put them in a really intensive program for the morning, and then they stay all day, and then in the afternoon they mix up among the heterogeneous kindergarten classes. So they're getting an extra half a day of class.
What do you think the implications are for the maps for these populations' needs?
You know, it has worked so, most of the maps that you see up on my wall actually were done in my morning class. I do them in my afternoon class too, but the visual part of it is so much better for them. It's so much easier. And like I'll start to draw a map and they automatically know, you're doing the circle map, we're gonna do a circle map. And so they know what they're supposed to do now. And just like the tree map, the classification, the ELL kids, that's really a very difficult skill for them is classification. And so by doing tree maps like this and able to classify, they can start to really see the differences.
Mm-hmm. You know, some people.
Pay attention to the teacher.
I'm